Hey guys, I had to move. Give me just a second. Unexpected internet error. The woes of traveling. God, I love it. All right. I am going to do a reading for all signs. I'm taking a break from working for a little while and do this. I'm going to see if there is a spiritual message here for the collective. What do y'all say? I'm Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. I'm on the road. It's been a rainy, cold day. And I've just been running around working some and doing what I can as much to stay warm out here. Tomorrow I'll be traveling since the wind won't be as high. And headed up to Galveston. I'm excited to see that beach. If it's different, then I'm going to keep going around the coastline there. I released readings earlier. I did Scorpio and Sagittarius. I did a few shorts. And so now let's get this collective one done here. I'm going to let Spirit lead the way on this one and see what the topics of conversation is. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Any messages for our collective for their best and highest good. The Thinking Woman. In the it's a number 47 card. It comes to the number 2. Heavy thoughts on it, you know. In the current energy, there's a man holding a coin. This is energy thinking about, you know, earning money, having stability, feeling grounded. So in the past, we thought about it. This is feminine energy here in the past, too, if you want to think about that. This feminine energy of the thinking woman is air energy, all right? And if you think about feminine air energy, you're thinking about someone who's taking in a lot of knowledge on something. And this masculine earth energy is somebody who has the ability and the means to provide stability and Pentacles, and this is coins in particular, but it also stands for pentacles. All right. Pentacles are the embodiment of things that make us feel stable too. Not just things that are tangible, but definitely a part of our idea of things, of ways to feel stable, is our tangible things, because we live in this world and it does take money and things like that to survive. So we're not ignorant in knowing that. But I think what's even better is on the bottom of the deck was this card here. This is the door to value. And I asked the question, and this has came up a couple of times for me today, in readings and a podcast I was listening to. One of the readings I did this morning, this was a thing. It wasn't so much about that value as it was about how you feel stable and how it's an inside job. What is the difference in money, pentacles, and value to you? What we value is very personal, isn't it? And going forward, we're going to be looking at value versus coin. And the reason I say that, number one, is because when Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008, I want you guys to look back at what happened during that time period. What changed in your life in 2008? If you'll notice, the banks crashed. Our housing market took a nosedive. All right. And we were all scrambling around to find our stability in a world where everything was crashing. And here we are in the same scenario, but we have adjusted to inflation and expensive living. In fact, we've driven the price of things so high. You know, gas, you remember when gas went up in 2008? Now look at it. Like I paid $2.98 a gallon here. Yeah, the banks are crashing here again, right? Pluto just went into Aquarius. What is Aquarius? Aquarius is all about humanitarianism, okay? So Aquarius is about being bold enough to do the things that is best for a collective group of people and fulfilling for ourselves. Aquarian energy is very dynamic. So now that Pluto's gone into Aquarius, you're beginning to see more people be a little more vigilante about things. People are stepping outside of boxes. Remember, I think that during COVID, everybody went to working from home, or a high majority of people did. It was allowing more family time, but it brought work inside of the home. It gave us more flexibility to utilize our time more of our own instead of going out and giving it all to corporations where they dictated the amount of money that we were allowed to make. Glass ceilings became a big deal. You know, look how the era has changed. If you study how Pluto has changed throughout the years, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, we went into Revolutionary War. The Industrial Revolution was a part of that. I think somewhere in that, just look at the transitions of Pluto. It stays in position for 15 to 25 years. It depends on how long. Like this year, we're dipping into Aquarius. It'll retro back through Capricorn and then go back through, right? All right. So now we are going into an era where we are focusing out not on the coin so much as what is valuable to us, because it's getting to where we've boxed ourselves in so much that we have to have two people working to make it in a home, or else you have to get really, really creative. Aquarius is about creativity. Okay. You have to get creative. So now we've got DoorDash. I DoorDash. I run around in DoorDash all the time. I have for several years now. It's how we make ends meet. Get them car payments made, whatever, because we have to go back up and hit the target every time. So when we figure out how we earn our coin, we create the plan with Virgo energy here. Then we got to figure out what's valuable to us. And how do we do that? At the bottom of the deck, the appreciation. Now, money can appreciate, but value can appreciate as well. Value. In this photo, the money just flies. It's like reminds you of one of them things you'd get into at a car lot where money's blowing around. You had to catch as many dollar bills as you could, right? Yes. Now we're going to figure out going forward how to appreciate and how to value things. Let's get the tarot out and see what Spirit's trying to tell us as far as this goes. I'm intrigued at where this is going to go. Yes. Trisha, yes. Hi. Ken, yes. Banks are crashing. Everything's expensive. And it's time to look at that. Did you see what card popped up as I was shuffling? That's the Aquarius card. Hopes, dreams, healing. We're going to be healing those things going forward. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. For the collective here, show me what we've been thinking about in the recent past as a collective. Lead and guide me. We've got air energy here. We've got earth energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm going to pop these cards. Show me the thinking woman, Spirit. What do you need to tell us about the thinking woman in the recent past? What does the collective need to know about the thinking woman? Thoughts about how maybe with this being in reverse, the Three of Pentacles. Upright, this is teamwork. This is working together with others well. And this is the opposite of that energy. So maybe in the past, we're thinking about a strategy of how that we can develop a group plan or come together with a group of people, a family, a tribe, and how we could devise a plan. And we may have been waiting on our tribe, waiting on our group, waiting on people to cooperate with us. Spirit, show me this waiting. What were we waiting for people to cooperate about? So many people on the fence, divided. A country divided. A nation. Also, a group of people divided. If you look at the moon card, that's Cancerian energy. The moon looks down on these two dogs. We've got the dark one. We've got the light one. It signifies of the dark energy and the light energy, balancing good and bad. Did you know that both pieces of yourself are valuable, very valuable? I want you to take into consideration, take somebody who has been through addictions and they have come out of addiction. And then they take that very experience where they went into addiction and they came out of it and they utilize that to turn that into a way for them to help other people. That is humanitarianism. That is an Aquarian thing to do. Hi, Crisco's Country Life. Crisco's Country Life. I like that. Hi. So it's an Aquarian thing to do, really, for a drug addict or something like that, to utilize their recovery from that and to help others make it out of that very bottomless pit that you can feel like you're in if you've been experiencing that. Who else is better than the drug addict that has recovered to come out and help someone else out of that very thing? Awesome. I will have to, I will make sure I go back and go to your page. So, you know, who else, if you haven't been through it, how can you help someone else through it, right? Well, this is that energy, this moon energy of looking out, trying to find your tribe, not finding anybody to work with us, and we're coming out of that space of feeling like our negative energy, or like our shadow side and our light side, we have really given ourselves a hard time. We have devalued ourselves by objectively looking at everyone's shadow as well as our own, and we haven't found any value in that. But you believe that it's hard to believe that your shadow side can actually develop creativity for you and an avenue of a way for you to be able to earn in this world, create a revenue strategy for you to be able to develop a stability, as well as help other people in a humanitarian, very Aquarian way. This is going to be the new way that we look at things, utilizing our resources that we have and finding value in things that we have devalued in the past. And I think that that's the message that Spirit's trying to send us. Stop fighting each other. We have to start realizing who's on our team. Who's on our team? Because these people that we've been working with are not. If they're judging you, if they're looking out upon your journey and not allowing your journey and placing a value judgment on you for the path that you walked, or they're hindering your path. I recently had a situation, well, I've had several, but most recent, I have chosen to be single for quite a while because I am not willing to put myself into a relationship ever again unless somebody shows up that's healed, that's gone through an awakening, that awakening journey. That's one of my first things on my list now, because this journey, this spiritual life has not been easy. And I have fought long, hard battles to get to a very healed space that I'm on. So I refuse to entertain anybody who's not there. I'll be friends with everybody. But I've had people get in my inbox recently and said, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I'm so disappointed that you would read them cards. I just wish that you quit reading them cards so I'd go out with you." Really? Okay. So they made a value judgment on me. I'm such a good person. I'm so pretty. But they devalued me because of my belief systems and because I read cards. And so they're not my people. And that's okay. That's okay. But this is what people have been doing to each other. It's hard to find our tribe, guys. And we have to stick together and stop fighting one another. This entire country is in a battle right now just over the election itself. Recently, back in an area around my hometown, we had a police officer killed and another one injured from a heartless, cold-hearted shooting by someone carrying a weapon in their car. Does that mean all weapons are bad? Hell no. You know what? We've been blaming the weapon too long. What we haven't been doing is holding the people accountable properly with our justice system. It's been about the money, the power. We've lost value and trust in our justice system. And this is Spirit's way of waking us up to this. So how better to do it is to start to focus down into our very own circle. If you want change to happen in the world, you have to be the change. You know how many people I've talked to that says I don't vote because my vote don't count? Well, what if everybody adopted that idea? What if we all just said, nope, my vote don't count, well, I quit? What would happen then? Things that make you go, Then what would happen? There would be a new appreciation, wouldn't there? For your vote. I'm not making this political because I'm not political. I am off that shit. I'm speaking my truth regarding how the cards are coming out, okay? So don't think I'm even going to preach on here or go down a political road, because I won't. I won't do that with you. I don't care. I care about what my vote is, and I believe that voting is something that if you feel like you should do it, you should do it. But what I'm saying is that we too many times don't think, we have let society take our own personal power from us in any way. And it's time that we get our power back. And the best way to do that is start looking for your tribe. You don't have to fight your way through people. What you do is allow people to do what they're going to do. Let's look at the man holding the coin, Spirit. What is there to tell us about this? The Seven of Wands is here. That's defending our right to earn money, defending our right to devise the plan that we want to devise in order to do so. The Empress energy, she's embodying all queens. She has the ability to sit on her throne and go out and to sit there and fully expect for people to show up with what she bids, because she's full of love, integrity, in the upright. She has a motherly energy, all those things. She embodies that. She's the Empress. She has everything to give. And this is asking us to defend our mother energy, our feminine energy, and defend our right to receive, and our masculine energy. This right here is the King of Pentacles in the tarot. This is knowing that you have the ability to give and receive. Okay, like this, you have, money is energy, right? You have to put something in to get something back. Same thing with love relationships or anything. If you're not making investments, deposits into the things that you desire the most, then you can't rightfully manifest anything back from those. So here we sit right now in this dilemma where we're being asked to defend or sitting in defense of our empires. And it's time to have a fresh new outlook. And you may actually get a message about this. You may get a download from Spirit, and it's going to be a fresh new idea. Let's ask about that. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What is this page that we're looking at here? What are we talking about with this page energy? Wands. It's a new passion. This may be something you've been thinking about that's new, that you've been heavily conflicted about regarding a plan. Anything else on that, Spirit? It may have been something that has caused a lot of pain in the past. pain around money, or this may be also a new idea that stems from the fact that we had a negative outlook or a hurtful outlook on how we created abundance in our life and what we place value in. Spirit, show us this value card. It's the number 4. Also, 31 goes to the number 4. The 4 of Pentacles in the tarot is maintenance. Just being able to maintain. That's your paycheck to paycheck guy. That is just barely hanging on kind of thing. So the door to value here is start to go in and listen to your intuition. Balancing spirituality and practicality, not showing your full hand of cards, is the Piscean energy. This is Pisces here. It's saying there is going to be a new start. And look at the other card that came out, Aquarius. Pisces, Aquarius. All right, from Aquarius time to Pisces time is now. A new opportunity comes. A new passion for something that is going to help to build value. You're going to find value in this new opportunity. And it is going to be a wish fulfillment, a hope, a dream, a fulfillment. It's going to bring healing. You can probably feel it coming. Can you guys feel anything coming? I can. I felt it coming. I just can't put my finger on it. Spirit, give us any information regarding what we need to feel coming here. Notice this guy has the whole world in his hands. He's got his flag planted, his foot's on the ground, but he's looking out on the horizon. What's this decision about? Are you telling us to make a decision, or is the decision made? Spirituality, higher forms of education, a higher form of commitment, Taurian energy, stability in home, house, hearth. What about that, Spirit? That's the number 5 card. There might be something that happens within the home. It's going to increase the money, the value. 10 of Pentacles is a happy, abundant card. If you'll notice in this depiction of the 10 of Pentacles, it's an entire family with the dogs and everything in a mansion. The pentacles are just hanging off the walls. All the gold in the world. What about that? We may have been experiencing a lack of self-confidence. The Leo energy was not existent here. We were pulling back, a feeling of being breadcrumbed in the past with the 6 of Pentacles here, or that there wasn't an equal give and take while this is in reverse. A lack of confidence and a lack of equal give and take is where we've been coming from. And we're going to see that going forward. And at the bottom of the deck, there's a world card. We're going to find an ending to that energy. What about that, Spirit? Queen of Wands. This one came in the upright. So that's a receiving a new surge of passionate excitement for what? Receiving truth about a new opportunity, something that's going to bring peace. The peace lily is here. We're going to receive communication about this, guys. Hearts are going to open up. No more juggling. All right, let's go around the zodiac. Let's see. For each sign and who they might be dealing with, what can each sign expect? Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Regarding this value, regarding this surge of self-confidence, this idea, what are we talking about here for each sign out there? Greater appreciation here, I'm hearing. What about for Pisces? Spirit, messages for Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces is really coming out of a place of a broken heart. The world is here ending that phase. What are they going into, Spirit? For Pisces. You're going to receive communication about that for a Pisces. It's going to put an end to a time when you were really, really hurt about something. Either for you as a Pisces or if you're dealing with a Pisces. What about for Aries? Spirit, any messages for Aries here? Aries, you may have a Gemini, be involved with a Gemini or something like that. Manifestation, and Spirit's asking you to manifest peace. You may go on a trip of some kind. You may hear about going on a trip. Notice the whole family is on this trip. You may have to travel across water. It's going to be a new manifestation. It may take you into a totally different life. There is value in taking time with your family to travel. With your tribe. You may have to travel to a tribe. You may have to manifest that, as we were talking about, to get to a place where you are at a better place for self-value. Show me for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. All right, Taurus, you may have something going on in the home. There may have been a loss of a home, a loss of a higher commitment, a possible loss of relationship. This could be anything that involves a home or some type of stability. And you were waiting to hear the truth about that never came in. And there was a lot of conflict. You've been really up in your mind about it. But in the near future, there is going to be a new offer. Spirit's going to bring a new opportunity around, and it may be something revolving money or another form of stability here. That helps guide you toward that. If you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you are a Taurus, that's the scenario going on there. All right. Show me if our collective is dealing with or is Gemini. For Gemini. Gemini, there is a commitment that you have been waiting to hear the truth from that's not came in. It may be from a water sign. Spirit's asking you to give it a little time. Rest on that. This water sign needs time. You need time. The masculine energy, or give it a rest, this whole masculine love energy, pull back from it. Don't message them anymore, or just rest on it a little while longer. There is a commitment coming in here. Right now, you're not getting communication regarding that, though. Spirit's asking you to rest. Get a little more rest. Rest on it. What about if anyone is dealing with or is a Cancer? What about for Cancer? Cancer, it seems like that you missed an opportunity, a new opportunity. It's got you a little bit in your emotions, this missed opportunity with an earth sign, or you feel like you missed an opportunity to receive money from some type of endeavor. I need to ask a little more about that. What about that, Spirit? Why does Cancer feel like that opportunity was missed here? You feel like you let go of it, or you need to let go of feeling like it was a missed opportunity. This is if you're dealing with a Cancer or if it is a Cancer. Letting go of that. How can Cancer do that if that's the case? Getting in a place of embodying the King of Pentacles. Realize that you have everything that you need, and you do that. Take your power back. You are not dependent on waiting on this. If you were waiting on it, you felt like it's a missed opportunity. I'm hearing you never missed the opportunity that was for you. So that's for Cancer. And you may have been looking at an earth sign. Earth energy is all around that. Or you may be an earth sign dealing with a Cancer. What about for Leo? Any messages for Leo? Mercy. There was a lack of an investment in a partnership or a Two of Cups, a commitment of some kind with another person. This doesn't necessarily have to be love, but it can be. Two of Cups is two people sharing their energy back together. But this Seven of Pentacles in reverses, there was no investment here. This is going to start to calm down, though. There's going to be some support come in from the community regarding this. You may get support coming from somewhere that you didn't expect. You may actually get this connection to come in even though you didn't invest time in it. So you might have a second chance here, Leo, with somebody here. It could be a water sign. It could also be a fire sign. Possibly an earth sign, but that's neither here nor there. Show me if the collective or is dealing with or is a Virgo. Show me messages for Virgo. Virgo, you may have been waiting, or collective may have been waiting on a Virgo to make a decision about something that they very well know what their answer is, and they're just stalling. Somebody's stalling. They're not looking at options here. What is that? You're tired of waiting, or they're no longer waiting. Show me these two swords. What is each sword representing? Something that's really bothering or on their mind. Why are they not looking at it? That don't tell me anything, Spirit. I need more clarity than that. What is this about? Choosing to be, so in one side of the sword is this person is still suffering or still looking at and or feeling stabbed in the back, hurt feelings. It keeps them up at night, but they won't look at it. They won't look at healing it. The other side of the coin is they are just maintaining, trying to have patience for this feeling that they've had that they're not looking at of being left out or left behind. Temperance, they're trying to have optimism about it, or optimism about the value in waiting, or they might be trying to choose between a Sagittarius and an air sign. And that's Virgo. All right. How about for Libra? Any messages for Libra? Libra, you may receive a message. That's what pages are. A very passionate one from a younger Leo or other fire sign. Or you may receive a message about something that is totally going to make you happy. Something that's going to hit the nail on the head. You may be traveling toward a sunnier climate. It's going to make you feel free. It's going to be very freeing. Whatever comes in here for Libra. What about for Scorpio? Any messages for Scorpios? Or someone dealing with a Scorpio? Scorpio, mercy. I need to puff on this thing for that before I go telling this. Do I have any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio, if you have been single, you won't be single very long. Or you don't want to be. The problem with that, though, is you're having a really hard time making a choice in love. Here's the thing. There may be a connection coming in with a Gemini or another air sign. The problem with them is they're not in the upright. This air sign is not in the upright. They're reversed because they're very honest, but they don't feel like that they have been told the truth, or they're waiting on a truth, or there is some type of deception around it. If you're single, you don't want to be single anymore. But you're also torn because you don't want to make a choice. You're tired of being lied to. You're tired of being deceived. So you've chosen to stand alone, even though you don't want to. So the advice here is to look at the resistance there. You got to go in a little deeper on this. You know your value, right? You know your value. That could be why you're holding back here. Hey, Dominic. This could be why you're holding back. If you've got somebody in your sights, if they're a Gemini, you need to be careful on that one. I feel like I need to get you another piece of message. Anything else for Scorpio on this? The Wheel of Fate stepping in. Does it turn in your favor? Well, you got to look at what Saturn has brought you over in the past. So, have you learned the lessons from things? I think you're being very honest here, and I think the wheel will turn in your favor. I don't know what you got up your sleeve, but it could be this fire sign. I don't know why I'm being drawn to that, but could be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or your confidence is going to go up. That's good for Scorpio. Show me Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Well, dropping defenses. Oh, no, I'm going around the zodiac. No, this is collective. I've gone all the way through. So if you miss your part, I'm on Sagittarius right now. I still have to do Capricorn, Aquarius, and then that'll be the end for the zodiac reads. I'm taking super chat questions if you want. If not, I mean, I do personal readings too, but you can also rewind after this post because I'll make it public to where you guys can go back and watch it. Anyway, Sagittarius is dropping defenses about something. Sagittarius also has a Knight of Cups coming in. This is water sign energy, but there's also air energy here. This is usually an Aquarian card. This is going to make you no longer feel like you're out in the cold, and it may be something that you might have thought about walking away from, but you might stick around for it. May have been something you walked away from in the past. You know? Air sign, water sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Sagittarius. You have been defending against this for a while or trying not to go that direction. You may have tried walking away or felt left out in the cold by them. This is going to make you feel a little warmer in your heart. Both of these are upright. The Knight of Cups comes with a whole heart, okay? And you are going to be able to handle the truth about it. You can handle the truth, Sagittarius. All right. Let's see. What's left here? Capricorn. Oh, there's a tower coming for Capricorn. Remember, towers can be good or bad. That means if your house was built on a faulty foundation, it has to come down in order to rebuild it or to to reinforce it. So show us this tower for Capricorn. All right, you're wrapping up. You've come to completion. A Pisces might be involved, or you're not going to show your full hand of cards regarding this, but you have learned the lesson. Be careful not to carry any of these wands before. It's time for healing. Another Piscean thing to do. Listen to that intuition because you know from past experience already. You don't have the 10 of Wands. You don't get there without a long, hard battle, okay? Don't be afraid of this tower coming down because on the other side of it is better stuff. All right? Now, I did Sagittarius today. There's a reading on there. And there's an extended. My extendeds are all unlimited. It's $7 a month on Patreon. You get all my extendeds, okay? So, but Sagittarius was a pretty good reading. My Scorpio reading, crazy today. My Scorpio reading was very, very intense. I couldn't even do the Scorpio reading yesterday. I had to wait till today to do it. And then when I went to Patreon, to the extended, the reading kept going on, and all of a sudden I start channeling down the left side. It was a very specific message for some Scorpio out there. It was insane. I will answer that question in just a second, Dominique. Let me do Aquarius here, and we'll answer your question for you. All right. So what's coming up for Aquarius? Aquarius. Here's that Three of Pentacles in the beginning of the reading. Remember, it looks like you're going to find your tribe. Aquarius, you're going to find somebody that's going to work with you. The moon comes in the upright for you. You're balancing that light energy and that dark energy. You have learned to utilize both pieces of your light working energy and your shadow work. You've done the work to get to this point. You may have a Cancerian coming in or a Pisces. The message may not come in very quickly. You might have to wait on it just a little bit. Here's another Pisces. Spirit's asking you to hang tight, to not show your full hand, fully expecting Cancerian or Pisces. Pull back on all this work that you're doing. It's time to rest a little bit. Wait to hear from Spirit, because there's going to be some more messages come in. But right now, you're in a space. Spirit's asking you to have solace and just do the teamwork with the people that are in front of you right now. All right? That's for Aquarius. Now, let's get to Dominique's question. Is my Cancer going to commit, or will they keep holding back? All right, let's do that. Let's take a look at it. Let me clean this mess up real quick, Dominique, and thank you for your super chat. All right. All right, let's look at Dominique. Dominique's dealing with a Cancer spirit. The Cancer energy for Dominique. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Dominique. Yes, there's a hope and a dream. Queen of Swords. Show me one on the left. Show me the other energy. What is this Tower energy for Dominique? All right. I don't think there was an equal give and take here at all. I feel like the Cancerian was in a space where they were not talking about their emotions at all. They weren't giving, and they were kind of in a blasé feeling about it. This is a feeling of not feeling heartbroken or not looking at the pain that came from anything. There was a holdback, and Cancerians tend to do that a lot. They actually thought there was justice in holding that back. And the crazy thing is they're waiting on somebody else to do the work. This is Cancerian energy sitting here in the upright, but it's taken a lot of strength to hold it back, and it's kind of a cocky attitude, really. They do not like being alone, or you don't. I don't know what your sign is. I've got Aquarius here, and I've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy also. But somebody is withholding truth about something. There's somebody here that wants to be part of the tribe. They want to work together, or there might be a third-party influence here. There's a King of Pentacles over here, Earth sign. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in the upright, though. So there's someone definitely with all the resources and ability to manifest and everything. But somebody is not putting in the effort at all right now. Here's the thing. The outlook that Cancer is showing that they have is that they don't have enough pentacles. This is about money. There is a lot of pentacles on this table, okay? They're waiting. They would rather somebody to show that to them. There's a hope and a dream that they don't have to share the truth about this. What is this Cancer energy going to do, Spirit? Oh, they are stubborn. Is there any action going to be taken by the Cancer energy toward Dominique? It says they don't want to be single. They don't want to. No. It looks like they're going to keep looking at options. They don't feel like they have enough money or stability. What's the advice for Dominique? Hold on, that went in the floor. What's coming on the back side of that? You may have a Gemini, Scorpio, or Virgo coming in. Spirit's asking you to allow this cycle to come to an end. The funny thing is, if you close the cycle out, I don't know if you're a Gemini, Virgo, or whatever, but taking that leap toward closing that cycle out, what's that going to bring in? What happens if they do that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you might have an Aries or a Capricorn to come on the scene. It'll be a very highly charged, a very highly charged attraction, okay? It'll put you in Empress status or Emperor. It don't matter. It could be an Aries or a Capricorn, but all of a sudden, these defenses are going to drop on this because you took your energy back. That person, how's Cancer going to feel about that? Where's Cancer going to be? Resting on what? Oh, Cancer is going to want to hold on to you when you walk away and you turn your energy over here. And all of a sudden, what's going to walk in? An Aries or a Capricorn energy. Be careful about toxicity, though. It's in the upright, so it may not be that much, but I asked directly, what would Cancer do in this scenario? And these two cards came out. They're not going to want to walk away now at all. And they're not going to they're going to sit here and go within. They're going to rest about it. This guy, he hangs his 3 swords on the wall and he's sitting on top of this other sword. They're going to have to think about a whole lot when they do that, if you do that. But you have to take the leap of faith to ending the cycle. If that's a twin flame connection, there's a push-pull there. Aquarius energy, it can be very tough for Cancerian energy. Cancerians think a whole lot. They feel a whole lot. But they can be very quiet about what decisions they make or anything in that realm. All right. I hope that helped. I would definitely take a leap of faith in the other direction, because if there's any hope for it at all, that's where you'll get the break loose of the communication. You know? Anyways. Anybody else got super chat questions before I hang up? My Cancer is not putting in the effort. They do that a lot, but sometimes I dealt with a Cancer the same way for years, actually. He was the guy that first activated me on my very first awakening when I was in my 20s. And I learned through many, many experiences with him. I have a sister and an aunt that are Cancerians. And they tend to, if they get hurt about something, they'll just go back into their shell. Even if they're excited about something, you won't know. They're kind of like a Scorpio in that way. Scorpios are just sneaky about it. Cancerians just kind of go into victim mode. But they'll never tell you. You know, they're afraid to hurt your feelings and they don't want their feelings hurt. They're very sensitive. So, anyway. All right. Does anybody else have any more super chat questions before I close out the call or close out the video? That was a cool reading, though. I hope you guys heard the whole thing. I've had fun. I've been on here an hour. Let me clean up this mess. Give you guys a little bit of time, and then I'll move along, citizen. Think I'll go get in my hotel room and get some shut-eye if we're all done here. I gotta go find a room. I'm not staying in the same place I did last night. You're welcome, Dominique. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Southeastern Soul Tribe. I appreciate you guys watching tonight. I'm going to say ta-ta for the evening, and I'll try to get back on soon. Of course, you can look forward. Absolutely. Nope, he's not going to move right now. You are going to have to, Dominique, pull back your energy. According to the cards, it was saying, looking at the world cycle, you're going to have to take that leap of faith to trust and believe that when you pull back that energy, you're actually going to have some distractions come in. You got an Aries coming in and a Capricorn. I don't know if you know any of those people, anybody with those signs in their chart or heavily in their chart, but that's going to be your little Saturn reward for pulling back your energy from that Cancerian. And as soon as you do, they're going to start looking at it, because they were pulling the Four of Swords card and they were pulling the Eight of Cups, that's the Walk Away Joe card, in the opposite direction. You're not going to see those energies show up until you take the leap of faith to close out the cycle with the Cancerian. That means cut off communication. Don't attempt. Pull back your energy. Focus it outward. Just decide you're going to close it out. I know, easier said than done, but that's what the cards were saying. And thank you. Thank you very much for your super chats. I appreciate it. Anybody else? All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys subscribe to my channel. And until next time, much love and light to you. Good night.